Friday morning, we've got quite a nice sort of like warm wind. Hopefully that's going to dry the straw, dry the barley. We're just going to go out now with the combine, calibrate the GPS, and hopefully get baling straw later and hay. Rob's there loving the cab suspension. Just waiting for James to calibrate the GPS, and we get something done. Me and Liv are catching some rays. Again, funny clouds. It's like someone's gone out of a sponge. Sounds like a jet, doesn't it? Retired to the shade now while James taps away, getting it calibrated. Don't think it'd take that long. This looks promising. He's unplugged the laptop. Right, we're cutting now. We think we're on GPS, but there's a little module down this side here apparently acting up. It like a tilt angle, so they're going to put a new one on. So we just have to see how it goes, but it's working all right at the moment. But the GPS seems to be working all right. It's put a nice straight line, keeping up with that. I did leave a gap there though, because I just let it do its own thing coming up the field. But I'll catch that when I've finished. And the spout seems to be working perfect for the middle of the trailer. That's good. That's another field ticked off. Trailers are there now. Just going to top one of them up and then move across over there into another field. Baler's out over there, just missed it behind the trees. Just going to top bill up now. Cruising now. You can see though here, well you can't see on the camera, but there's like 2 wheel marks that seem to be grassy and the rest not, so I don't know what that's from. It's like in the middle of the sprayer as well. Anyway, it's saying 14.4%. It probably is because it is quite warm and windy at the moment. This is the last field of our barley now. So you know how we don't tram line the corn? Well, there you go, you've got green tram lines, but that stops the pigeons landing in it. And it is green grain, but because they're only every 36 metres, it doesn't really matter. It just all blends in. But if you're on a smaller sprayer, them smaller tram lines would start to cause havoc with your sample. See actually where the drill drives as well. I'm not saying I've saved the best for last, but this is a nice bit of the field, and it was just doing 8 and a bit tons a hectare. It's just dropped down now. Last bit of barley now. Let's just turn back up with the fast track. Put the GPS on here now. Gauge that. Hopefully she should pull underneath in a second. And we might just get the last bit of it all in. It's not quite as ripe in this far corner, but it doesn't matter. It's getting cut. Just now in the mirror. You see it? I want to put that to right across. Doesn't seem to remember where it is. A bit annoying. Pulls underneath now. There we go. GPS has been working a dream, to be honest. This field was quite grassy on the headland, so I'm just going to blow the combine off now with the airline and the header. Don't want to carry weed seeds from one field to another, you see, so because that was quite grassy, we get rid of the grass seed and leave it in the field that it came from, and then we don't transfer it to another field. That's my barley 21 completed. I don't think I've got any spring barley this year. No, I don't think I have. Bill has. Bill's got some winter barley as well, which we're going to go off to now after we've filled up with diesel, just all swinging out the field. Yeah, I can't turn right because he's too tight, so he's gone up, looping the roundabout, so I'm just going to wait in the field gateway for him, and I could then join behind him, follow him to the next field. Buy the yard for diesel. Looks like someone's flipped the wrong switch there on the backboard. It wasn't Richard. Yeah, so the back door hasn't been shut and then the wrong lever's been pulled, and it's resulted in about 10 ton on the yard. So everyone's here now trying to scoop it up. Filled up with fuel again, ready for off now to Bill's. So far this harvest we've had a door smash on the tractor. I've had COVID. Someone tipped the trailer into the shed roof yesterday, not saying who, and someone spilled wheat all over the yard today, barley all over the yard today by pulling the wrong spill because one was leaking. Oh, and the baler, I don't know whether a pipe's come off or a pipe's come slack, and it's spat some hydraulic oil everywhere. So we've had to take oil to the field to sort that out. So yeah, what have we had? Three things or 4 things already. So we're not even, well, we're through the winter barley of our own, but I mean 10% in maybe, if that. And we've had 3 sort of major things going wrong, or 4 if you count COVID. Anyway, off we go. We're chopping all this straw because no one really wants any. This is for Bill and Joe. The GPS, I'm loving it. It means I can sit back, put my feet on these like feet rests that we didn't have in the other one, like that, and then I can edit videos for you to enjoy. You see all the straw billowing out the back is just dust. It literally just annihilates it. You can see how high it is there. It's a good 2 foot high, and it's just smashing it up into stuff not much different to matchsticks. It's using a bit of power though. If you look, using 33% engine load. Well, it's not that much really. Maybe 10% more than if we weren't chopping it, perhaps. It is a dead straight line down there. Name that tune. See if you can name that tune that you just heard then. Anyway, Joe's hopefully going to pull alongside. We're going to fill him up, and then I'm going to stop the counter on here because what we're doing is doing a test weight. So on here we're doing a test weight. So it thinks at the moment we've put 10 tons in the trailer once the tank's empty. We'll fill the trailer right up, so it might be like 14 or 15. Then we'll press stop, and then we'll weigh the trailer, and then input the weight of the trailer into this, and then that calibrates it then. So at the moment it's calibrated at 1, but you might find that that'll change once we've done it. 62 bushel weight, so we can put that in as well. So trailer's not quite full yet. It is about 15 ton trailer a week, 13.5 maybe a barley because it's not quite as dense. So we'll fill the trailer right up because it's got quite a bit of a trek with it, so we may as well make it so that it's not going back empty. And then, like I say, we stop that there, and then when we've done it, then it'll bring up another menu where we dial in the correct weight of the trailer. Does that make sense? So the combine now is saying 12.6 ton in the trailer. It is nearly full. By the time we get to the end, it'll be full enough, I would say. That's the rate. Gobbling up at that speed is filling the trailer, if that makes sense. Let's do it in a slow-mo. Wiping off the tally chart from the combine run because it's obviously a bit difficult to see out that window when I'm empty the trailers, and I'm going to put the birthdays on it as well today. Right, we've got a birthday window today, so we got Kevin Cobb is 49, Susie Pierce, I think it's pronounced Pierce, is 50. She doesn't look it, I've got her on Facebook. Bert Randall 19, Zach Nicholas is 18, Sean Finn is 50, another 550 there. Chris and Danny, happy 9th wedding anniversary. Blair Henderson's on there, Peter Browning's on there, James Layton's on there, and George Bugden. Happy birthday, everyone on there, and happy anniversary, anyone that's on there. Writing that at arm's length while sitting on the seat going down the field, so that's why it's a little bit wavy. But anyway, improvised. Sun's going down, but you're getting near the end of this video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload another one. So I was with a guy from NFU campaigns department but he had a really interesting job before that. I won't spoil the interview, it's about 20 minutes long. Just a bit of a chat with him anyway, explain a little bit about what they do and him himself and how he ended up where he is. So it's another video that I've uploaded. It's not a daily blip video, although we are now 1202 or 1203 maybe. But yeah, if you get time, go and watch it. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you made this far, click like, that'd be amazing. And I will see you tomorrow. And I have properly caught the sun this morning while I was waiting for him to calibrate this GPS, haven't I? I'm just like totally red. So, see you later. Oh, one last thing, good news, the baler is now back up and running after its oil problem. Only thing is, we probably lost 2.5 hours, which is really annoying because that 2.5 hours we'd have got that big block done that we did the other day. Anyway, it's now gone 8. They're going to move fields now and go as late as they can before the moisture comes down. Fingers crossed, it doesn't come down too quick. Anyway, that's the end. Joe Seals ending. See you tomorrow.